Hello, my name is Tim White, and I'm Chancellor of the Riverside campus of the University of California. We are incredibly proud of the rich diversity of our campus in all its forms. Our students, faculty, and staff mirror the complex mosaic of the human experience, and we're stronger, better, and more optimistic as a result. Recently, national attention has been drawn to instances of bullying, intolerance, and incivility that have taken place on college campuses. These incidents are abhorrent to me personally and inconsistent with who we are as a university, as a community, and as a society. Regrettably, the LGBT community is particularly vulnerable, but others too may be subject to abuse. I want those of you who've been on the receiving end of such treatment to know that you're not alone. If you've encountered people who have struck out at you, I want to assure you it gets better. It gets better because the university's mission and role, indeed our commitment, is to educate about difference, dispel ignorance, raise awareness about acts of intolerance and violence, and promote civility. In so doing, we engender hope for a better future in those who have endured mistreatment or who are particularly vulnerable to it. It gets better because, as the Chancellor of the University of California, Riverside, I am determined that our principles of community be taken to heart, establishing clear expectations for respectful and appropriate behavior, and violation of those principles will not be tolerated here. It gets better because we have resources, such as our counseling center, to reach out to those who have been victimized. We need to know when those among us are violating that sacred trust. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Justice denied anywhere diminishes justice everywhere." So when anyone attacks one of you, it's an assault on all of us at the University of California, Riverside. Here, the concept of justice and civility is embedded in our very DNA. We fight for justice for those who have not yet found their own voice and for those society has often marginalized. Today, we reaffirm our support for all who feel alone, bullied, intimidated, or disenfranchised because of who they are. And on a personal note, and as a father, I grieve for those parents whose children have chosen to stop fighting and have taken their own lives. We simply cannot stand by and let this happen. If you're watching this and considering this path, or know someone who is, please reach out to those who will help and know that we cherish you. You are worthy, you are valued simply for being who you are, and you do have other options. It gets better as we each do our part to ensure that people can fulfill their aspirations in environments filled with respect, with safety and encouragement, such as at the University of California, Riverside, and live their promise here and across the nation.